Oh, hey, we're back. All right, let me get that paused and get the stream going right now. Let's go play some seasons and see how we do. Yesterday was a pretty good run through it. Oh, connection lost. Got that going for us. See how today treats us. Diamond, welcome in. How's your day been? Thanks for being there. I was all set up to go into the matchmaking. Got a server error. So we'll try it again. Got about 3 weeks, and then the new baseball game comes out. Let's finish up the event and get our rewards and then get into our next season. Got some serious coins for the competition. Bob and V9, welcome in, guys. Shasta, good to have you in the stream. How are you, Shasta? Kevin's in the house too. What's up, Kevin? All right, there's my opponent's team, and they're taking on my squad. I just got Charles Woodson powered up yesterday. Looks like Woodson's going to play well with a theme team, so hopefully that'll be the case. Question of the day today: do you guys prefer comedy movies or action movies? What are you a bigger fan of? All right, kicks away, double Seahawk game. I'm in the greens, and he's going to let it drop. Sean's a fan of comedies. Yeah, same here, Sean. I'm definitely a comedy guy versus action movie guy. Basketball's back tonight. I'm glad we're finally back to having some games to watch. Been a little quiet after the All-Star break. Although the Kevin Durant stuff has been kind of fun. Maddox and Gabriel, everybody welcome in. Hope you guys are having a great start to your day. And we'll force the incomplete. Sean, I'm a Golden State fan. How about yourself? Looks like it's going to be a long remainder of the year, but we'll see. Porzingis supposed to debut tonight, but Curry's still out with a knee injury. We got a new follower. Definitely appreciate that. It is... Is it the Where Royce? What's happening, Royce? How should I pronounce your name? Did you just follow the other day and refollow? I remember the accents over the letters. Kind of hard to read the name. Hey, what's up, Sana? Sana's in the red chat. Kevin Durant, how many years left? I don't know. Kevin can still ball and hoop. Probably just depends how much he wants to allow his skill set to diminish, to be honest. I feel like Kevin probably will play another 3-4 years if he wants to. All right, so you're new to the stream. Somebody had a really similar name than Fred. And we'll get some pressure on Russell Wilson. Sean, how it's pronounced? Sandy, there's 3 chats going. TikTok's the most popular chat. We haven't been live on the red platform in a long time, so the algorithm needs to remember who we are. Send us some love. Skill set dropping fast. I don't watch the Rockets often. Usually just when they match up with the Warriors. So can't say I've seen a lot of Kevin's game this year. I thought he might want to play on Team USA next year in the Summer Olympics. Can I play another game? No. I can ban you if you're going to complain about what we're doing, but no, we're going to play Madden. Let's see, Mr. Steal Your Snack, Steven, Maddox, Lando, everybody, good to see you guys. How is your Thursday going so far? Yeah, how long does Kevin Durant play? How much longer will LeBron play? Those are good questions for basketball fans. Even Steph Curry's towards the end. I know Curry was talking about like he may keep going a bit longer and he doesn't feel close to the end yet, but you can tell he's slowing down. Yeah, exactly. Go Hawks. What's your favorite topping on popcorn, since you got the popcorn emoji in your name? And he gets a first down. I thought we had him stop short of the line to gain there. Hey, Daniel Waters, thanks for the follow. How's your day been, Daniel? Who's your favorite athlete of all time? And we'll drive him back on that play. And not able to get the pass breakup. He will get 3rd and inches. Yeah, keep those falls coming. Whenever you guys fall, the lights flash and the timer goes up. Southern Boy, welcome in. Who's your favorite athlete of all time, Southern Boy? So he gets another first down. Opponent's had a good drive here so far. Hey, Slushy King. Go Seahawks. How's your day, Slushy? Thanks for the heart me, Slushy. There's no timer. Son of a gun. There's supposed to be one. Now we got a timer. I would have just streamed forever if you didn't tell me, Cody. No, I would have realized it eventually. But yeah, thanks for reminding me to get the timer going. Truckin's in the stream. What's up, Truckin? Headed to work shortly for Slushy King. Slushy King, do you notice a huge uptick in your business in the warmer months? Or do people like getting slushies in the cold months too? Because I'll drink a frozen drink any time of the year, personally. But I feel like some folks probably just like them more when it's hot out. But what do I know? And we'll chase him out of bounds. Truckin', are you ready for the show? I'm getting ready. I did my Now or Later challenges the other day. Or yesterday, it was. And we'll swap that one away. So it's 4th and 8. See if they go for it. They're sending out the field goal unit. See Daniel, Frank, Doghouse Breaks, everybody welcome in. Got them all down for trucking. I haven't gone through the experience path. I think there's like 3 of them I can still grind out through there. I did knock out the moments and that good stuff. Here goes Hester. He's got a seam. And the opponent's able to use over and get us up 32. Join the fan club for 2 months. Hey, thanks so much, Slushy. Yeah, Greg Dugan joined it the other day. I'm not quite sure how the fan club thing works now. I don't know if that replaced something else in the TikTok universe, but I appreciate your support, man. Always great when Slushy King's here. 2 months for the Slushy King. Sorry the lights didn't go nuts or anything when you joined it up, Slushy. I didn't get a notification on my side either, so I'm sorry for not noticing it and like shouting it out or anything here. I'll learn though more about it. I got 2 sports hot takes. Want to know your thoughts? Give them to us, buddy. This is the hot take stream here. I had that play in my favorites, and it finally got me by spamming buttons too fast. Don't need to kick a field goal on 1st down. Megatron over Fitzgerald. Ooh, that is a hot take. I was Team Larry, but you did tell us ahead of time these were hot takes. They're both excellent, though. Imagine having them both. And you got Nadal over the Joker. I love Federer, to be honest with you, so I'm okay either way on that one. Federer and my favorite soccer player, Francesco Totti, are pretty good friends. And we will get in with a freight train for a touchdown run. Didn't get the freight train X Factor activated, though. Mookie Betts just fall. What's up, Mookie? Are you guys going to three-peat Mookie or let somebody else get a title this year? Before the 2027 lockout happens. Maybe. Have I played? Nah, why are we talking about other streams, dude? Get out of here with that. 5 minutes off, Dan. This is the Danielle Freak stream. Have you played Danielle Freak? That's the question. I look like a 49ers fan. Yes. 49er fans are wearing Seahawks gear now. South Lumen Field. Only place you can see a Super Bowl victory in San Francisco. Hope we get the three-peat, says Mookie. I think he's got a great shot at it, unfortunately. Getting a little boring for the rest of us that aren't Dodger fans, but yeah, I think the Dodgers certainly the team to beat. Mookie's your favorite player. Yeah, he's a heck of a player. Seems like a pretty good dude off the field as well for Mr. Betts. All right, we brought up 4th down decision for our opponent. Mookie, are you MLB The Show fan? Because I usually stream MLB The Show here on my streams. And we'll get the pass break up and take over on downs. Go Hawks, Super Bowl 60 champs. They are indeed. I got some Seahawk merchandise on the way. Some will get here soon. Some will take a while to arrive. Some Super Bowl merchandise. Got to celebrate these titles when you get them. They don't happen all the time. Yeah, MLB The Show is going to be interesting this year. The World Baseball Classic stuff looks decent. I don't think the gameplay is going to improve much, though. You watched the whole game. So did I, Mookie. Heck, I watched hours of pregame stuff. Got myself all worked up and nervous before the game started. All right, so we get the turnover on downs, and then we get the touchdown. And we're up 13-3, point after try. Pending and going in. Hey, what's up, Batman? Batman just made it into the beloved Red Chat. Batman, while you're there, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up, dude. We appreciate you being a part of things. Question of the day, action movies or sports movies? What do you prefer? Action movies are winning the day in the Red Chat poll. They got 60% of the vote so far. I'm more of a comedy movie guy, though. Did you hear Seahawks are getting sold? I did hear. I'm trying to crowdsource the money, man. I got to go look in my my car, see if the ashtray has enough change in it for me to buy the team. Madden, Viking, thanks for following, Madden. How's your day been? Yeah, Jody Allen's put the team up for sale as per the request in the direction of her late brother Paul Allen's will there. Viking, I'm doing great. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I'm assuming you're a Minnesota Vikings fan. If that is correct, who's your favorite Viking of all time? And we're going to grab that with Kitchens. Only a few seconds left. I'm going to try to pick six it, considering the game situation. Oh, we're down with a second, though, so we can send out the field goal unit. Try a 61-yarder. Jordan, what's up, Jordan? Thanks for being there. How's your day? Jordan, who's your favorite athlete of all time? And we'll squeak it in from 61 with Meyer, so we're up 14. Makeout Hill, welcome to the stream. How are you, Makeout Hill? Wonder who will buy the Seahawks. There's a lot of speculation in the fan base, but I don't think there's any proven suitors so far. Certainly, there's always interested buyers when a team goes up for sale. Has to get approved through the NFL's board of governors and all that good stuff too. So it'll probably be a while before we know who's going to emerge and get that purchase. I guess you can have an ownership group up to 25 different parties, but oh, Truck, congrats on the win. You can no longer do like the Green Bay Packers do and have it just owned by the fans, like shareholder situation. This guy's not bad against the run. because immediately Seahawks fans were saying like, oh, we should put together a deal and go buy the team. If anybody's trying to solicit money from you to buy the Seahawks, telling you that you're going to have an ownership share, that's a scam. So don't fall for that. Need to resign Walker and Shaheed. Yep, I agree. Those are the biggest needs in my estimation, because the offense is not nearly as strong as that defense. Defense can take a loss of a player or two, but I don't think the offense can. We need a 10-yard run to activate the freight train X Factor, the ultimate freight train X Factor. We got it since we're at home. And now Walker's going to be that much harder to take down. As we saw, he had me in the backfield there. Broke one tackle, couldn't break them all. His defense humming in. You notice 3 others were commenting questions. I didn't answer them. One person was kind of rude. Nobody else commented that was popping up on my side, Bills fan. Possible that Automod held their message or something. If you bought the Packers shares, what can you do with them? They're privately held. You can't sell them. It's almost like an NFT is what I was reading. Basically, it's something to have on your wall and say that you're a part owner. They have a director, so it's not like you're going to call the shots in a ownership meeting or something. Kind of a very unique sports thing with the Packers. Bears are moving to Indiana. I don't know about that. Last I read, Iowa was trying to bid on the Bears. If there's any Indiana news that just broke, I didn't read it this morning before I went live. Surprised my opponent's sticking around in this game. We're up pretty comfortably now. You can no longer buy any shares of anything except for the Packers. I think with the Packers, like, you can't even sell them publicly, as to my understanding. I think pretty much like, let's say your neighbor had a share of the Packers and he passes away and he wants to leave it to you. I think that's the only way you can acquire it now. But yeah, the Packers were they were crowdfunded back in the 20s. Let's see. Aaron Harris, that's how I feel about the Super Bowl win. Didn't know if you saw it. No, I never saw Aaron Harris message Bills fan. That's weird. But thanks for telling me. Yeah, I felt great about the win. What sports fan doesn't like their favorite team to win a championship? We get the takeaway. There was a flag on the play. Truckin is in the purple chat. Truckin says, I'm going to buy the Seahawks, relocate them to Austin, Texas. Keep Austin weird. Let's do it. TikTok buddies, your job is to control the timer. Please follow, share, and like. The more active you are, the longer the stream goes. Purple and red chats, you guys just hang out and please subscribe or follow, respectively. And he's going to throw it right to my user, the Genkai Force card. And this one feels like it's over. Not literally over, because he's not quitting, but feels like we're going to get the win. And Freight Train Walker chugging down the track. Unfortunately, slipped out of bounds, so the clock doesn't stop rolling. Bills fan, what do you think the Bills need to do to win the Super Bowl next year? If you were the GM, what would you do with the roster? Obviously, they made the head coaching change. McDermott's out. I forgot the name of the new coach. I want to say it's Brady, but I could be wrong. Tried to dive in over the line. Didn't quite have the hops there with Walker. That gets to the 2-minute warning. Brandon Small, Big Mike, everybody welcome. Joe Brady. All right, Joe Brady's the name of the new head man in Buffalo. Who's the best Seahawk ever? Don't know if you saw your last comment. You're a Cowboy fan. Oh, shoot. I don't know. There's probably a good argument for a lot of different guys as best Seahawk ever. My personal favorite is Steve Largent, so I'm very biased when that question rolls around. Can make an argument for Bobby Wagner, Cortez Kennedy, Russell Wilson, maybe Marshawn Lynch or Sean Alexander. Kenny Easley even could be in that conversation too. Bonzini, welcome in. How are you, Bonzini? So as a Cowboy supporter, what do you want to see the Cowboys do in the offseason? Rylan Neal's here. What's up, Rylan? Do I have the JSN card? I have the one that powers up with tokens. I don't have the LTD. The token card, I don't think we can get all the tokens for it yet, so I don't even have him running around out here yet. I might have him as a backup receiver. But yeah, those LTDs, there's a lot of Seahawk limiteds, and they're just so pricey. Tough to stay up with all of them. Tough to earn enough coins just from playing. Let's see, we definitely have to pick up the defense. Stop making trades like the Parsons one. You guys got a lot of draft capital, though, for Parsons. The 96 overall JSN, it's broken, says Rylan. How's it broken? It's just too good broken, or it's literally broken? There's something wrong with it. I'll get another user lurk with the user. And this game is so lopsided. I'm surprised this guy is still hanging out. His username is JSN. My opponent, I just noticed it. I usually don't pay much attention to who I'm playing against. It may be the literal JSN. Yeah, possibly. Kind of feel bad for putting it on him this way. Should make more time for his fans. The opponent's not using his timeouts, and nor am I. Let's just get this one in the books. And we got Barner getting the big game. Let's see. Viking says we need to have a great defense with those picks. Maybe a running back to mold. I read somebody in chat yesterday, so take it with a grain of salt. So there's a rumor the Cowboys are going to try to sign Kenneth Walker from Seattle. No, I'm playing seasons, Mookie. Yeah, we're in the playoffs now and trying to get a Super Bowl run. I won a Super Bowl victory here the other day, and we're trying to get another one. Like 2 days ago, we got one. Ginkai Force, 85 plus overall, and it's just 85. Nathaniel Watson. So let me turn him into, what do they call us? Ginkai Power. Too big of a signing for Jerry. No, that Asher dude is scamming. Come on, Asher. Find something better to do than scam live streams, dude. Nobody DM him. I'm sure he's just bad news trying to get your guys' login info or something. That would be my assumption. If they get Walker, you're buying the jersey immediately. He's your favorite running back. I hope Seattle keeps him, but yeah, seems like a good fit for Dallas or even possibly the Chiefs or somebody. Yep, Mookie's right. Yeah, Chiefs should have an interest in him. They need that lead back. All right, so we got the fantasy pack. We're going to take the highest value cards as we make our way through this thing. Brandon Graham's not bad in the first round, in the base round. All right, so let's grab Graham. I'm just looking at the prices. That Zach Ertz has some value to him. And Hilgenberg will also be a selection. You can take Brock Bowers. Ooh, nice animation on the Legends. Mark Schlereth. I always found Mark Schlereth really annoying on ESPN. I don't know if he still has a job with them or not. George Pickens. Hey, there's one for the Cowboy fans. And this guy's going to be not too expensive. Oh, it's Kelsey. So we could always get Kelsey for the means. But let's get Schlereth for the value, Pickens. And those are our selections. Mark, I love stink, says Draken. Sorry for getting on a little late. Last couple days I've been tired, and usually I just wake up and get right on stream. I've been up earlier than I've started, but I felt so groggy that I went and took a shower to get the day going. Which, it's not a bad way to start the day, but usually I fire up stream first thing. All right, we're in the playoffs. We're trying to survive to a Super Bowl berth. Let's see how the matchmaking treats us here. Question of the day is, do you prefer action movies or comedy movies? And we're playing a Falcon fan. You're hearing Chiefs are interested in Pickens and Walker. Is George Pickens a free agent? I guess he is, because I think Jerry Jones was saying something about trying to re-sign him, right? Speaking of re-sign people, I'm probably the only A's fan hanging out right now, but the A's have re-signed Bob Melvin. He's going to be a special assistant to the front office. So Bo Mel is back in the green and gold. Happy to have Bob back. Super nice guy to interact with the few times that I've crossed paths with him over the years at A's games. So Pickens is the free agent. Braves going to the World Series as Boski Bo. They might. Apparently, Ronald Acuna Jr. was at the Super Bowl. He was part of the Super Bowl halftime festivities. I didn't recognize him, but somebody with sharp eyes noticed him. Jerry doesn't want to pay him. Optimistic nonetheless for Boski. Hey, we got to be optimistic. Boski, how's your day been so far? Great to have you in the stream. Gary and what is it? Booyah! Welcome in, guys. TikTok buddies, you control the timer somewhere over my head when you follow, share, and like. So please follow if you haven't. Oh, and he got a good animation there. Dang it, got me. Hoopin is returned. Seems like a familiar name. Yeah, haven't you been here before? Oh, no way! Shano, thank you for 55 perfect perfects. Shano, I did my now and later stuff yesterday. Well, that may not work. Not great here. Hoopin guy says he's new. Seems like a familiar name, but we'll see. Shano, how's your day been? Good to have you in the stream. Good to have you back. They extended Wilson for the Athletics. Indeed, they did. That I knew. Yep, Wilson got himself a small bag. Actually, kind of a nice bag. 70 million, right? But small by baseball terms, but kind of secures his future some. Yankees making a comeback, says Madden Viking. Yankees were never gone. I mean, they've been contending. Well, this is going to be a tough game. Trying to make it into Mutt Super Bowl here. Not the real one. He likes the Ravens. So what happened? Did you get your main account banned or something? Who do you like? Since you're not the real guy. All right, Forte's in, and I'm gonna have to be on my toes. That first game was a nice warm-up game, but it was a little too easy. now I'm fighting for my life. Got right-handed Vic throwing dimes on me. See, the more packs, the better, says Shano. So Shano, there's the moments, and then there's the path. That's the only place to get the now or laters, right? I did all the moments. I think I still have 3 in the path. I'll try to get them knocked out before the game drops. I probably haven't played in... I probably haven't played the show since November. Like maybe early November. If you're dead, how are you typing, dude? All right, well, Aaron's in the stream. Oh, they're doing drops. Okay, I guess I need to pay attention to the drop days, too. He's crashing his safety there. Looking for the cutback lane, didn't quite work out. Do I play on PC? No, I'm playing on console. How about yourself, Geraldo? Windsor's in the house. What's up, Windsor? How are you, sir? Yeah, this guy is like he's watching my plays. Today, 2 p.m., there's a stream. Shoot, I should be coming home right around 2 p.m., so hopefully I'll be able to join in and get some drops. I didn't realize they were having any drop things on those. Yankees signed Bellinger 5 years. Yeah, that's old news, right? Hey, we've been knowing that Bellinger's back for a minute, right? And we're close to the first down. Didn't quite get there. So far, so good. I've ran into a tough game though. This is my championship game. Trying to get to the Super Bowl. Oh, okay, Hoopin. Yeah, we see you now. Haven't you been in the stream before? Did you get your other account banned, Hoopin? I'm definitely getting troll energy from you. All right, Hoopin claims he hasn't been banned. Maybe that's why we couldn't see you in the red chat there, Hoopin. All right, so we're watching you, man. Windsor's going to come to the purple side just to drop a ban on you. Windsor's like that. So, Windsor, any fun plans for the weekend? Shauno, are you streaming this weekend or do anything in real life? Maybe checking out a concert? I know you usually hit up the Dropkick Murphys events whenever they're close to you. Seahawks fan, Niner fan here. Tough to see you guys winning on our field, but you respect the rivals, especially you guys. Hey, thanks, young Merv. All right, Wee Hoopin says he's not been banned. Windsor, thanks for the heart me. All right, I had the ball first. I'm in huge trouble. Having trouble getting my run game going here. They weren't close on this tour. You'll be in Boston in like 3 weeks. They pop up on my Reddit feed a lot. Definitely have paid more attention to them since knowing you, because I know that you know those guys, and they seem just awesome, man. Like every time I see them in the news, they're advocating for something good. Nothing planned as of now. Windsor likes the quiet weekends. Yeah, nothing wrong with a quiet weekend for sure. Mookie Betts has made it to the purple side. Yeah, welcome over, Mookie. Yeah, this guy's defense is stout. He's only got a 3-man front, but those linebackers are flying through. Let's see if we can get a little pass attack action helping us out. And he's got the flats covered and everything too. Raiders poaching so many Seattle coaches. Can't blame them. I mean, why not get the guys over that Kubiak's familiar with? Jay, welcome in. Thanks for the heart meet, Jay. Thanks for Sherman. Used to hate him. That guy is a player. Merv, I don't know if you realize this, but Richard Sherman doesn't play for the 49ers anymore. And we'll finally get a decent play to gain some yards. But I knew you guys got like one Seahawks coach away. I may have missed some of the other ones. Windsor in the news. I was actually pretty happy when Sherman got cooked by... Oh man, who was it that ran past him? Sammy Watkins, right? Watkins and Mahomes and Kansas City came back and stole that Super Bowl. That was probably my favorite Richard Sherman play when he was a member of the Niners. Wow, Jay, thanks for the gold medal. 200 coins on the gold medal from Jay. But yeah, one of the buddies in the red chat, he's giving me a little hard time about thanks for Richard Sherman as a Seahawks fan. We didn't like seeing him go join your boys. And Walker will get a decent run. Liam Schnickel, thanks for following, Liam. Sammy getting caught at the 1 is all you remember him for. Wasn't it Watkins that got Sherman for the touchdown? When the Niners had 10-point lead there? Or am I misremembering? The first Niner Chiefs Super Bowl. It's been a while. We're going to open a pack for Shauno as a resub. And also write Shauno's name on the sub wall. Probably do it at the half. Either at the half or at the end of the game. I couldn't get the throw away fast enough. Opportunity missed to get back a few points. And we got Walker on the Texas route for a first down. Shasta, King NBA, Gary, welcome to the stream, fellas. Still trying to get that freight train activated. We haven't had the 10-yard run yet to kick that on here. It wasn't him, says Young Merv. Well, who was the guy that cooked Sherman then for the touchdown in the Super Bowl? When the Niners fell apart after doing their group photo in the end zone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Sammy Watkins as well, Jay. You guys telling me I was wrong. Wow, there's pass interference. My guy wasn't in the route that I expected. Woodson gets an easy pick. I may be cooked, fellas. I'll try for an onside if it'll let me. But man, he got Carmichael jamming the route. That's why I meant by pass interference, and it was not what I expected. Shoot, got to give him some credit though. This guy's playing well. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. I'm the bug in this game. My legendary streak in huge jeopardy here. Let's open that pack now. See if we get a good future star. Delay SMR by the mic. Let me get this return and we'll get into the cards. In this pack, we got Jared Goff. Speaking of Kansas City, we got Xavier Worthy, rookie last year. Soon to be 2-year-old packs. And then we got Trey Hendrickson at the back of the pack. I've been looking to try to catch some more cards on sale when I go to the stores, but haven't seen any really good values. I got these on clearance at Walgreens. Probably had them about a year, but I think I bought like 6 boxes worth. We'll get Shaheed and take a timeout. I definitely got to get some points and get a lot going my way. Yeah, I just threw that away. I saw he had a guy blitzing in. Unfortunately for me, it's intentional grounding. Tried to just motion Darnold out of the pocket, but no dice. We'll throw it to Barner for the completion, but man, we're fighting for every yard, taking a bunch of hit sticks, all that stuff. Sosa, thanks for following. I don't think I saw Sosa's follow when it hit. If my lights aren't flashing, let me know. Lights should flash when you guys follow. Timer should go up as well. Man, Barner got blasted. Cam, welcome to the stream. How are you, Cam? I think the Bears are headed to Indy. Somebody said it earlier in stream. I figured they were just trolling again off of old news. Is there some legitimate report today about that? The Gary, Indiana Bears. User's going to jump up and grab it. I think I can toss this one back, guys. Yeah, he's got this game. Bummer. Good game to that dude. Was playing pretty high level football. Kept thinking I had gaps to run into. Then the game got lopsided. So that'll put an end to our hope of going for back-to-back titles in Legend, but we will maintain Legend division. Got a couple wins there in the playoffs. Ham in Indiana. Chicago canceled their team. They're meeting with a team. That's interesting. Still a good season though, 7-1. Got a pay dirt pack and 40,000 coins. Remember when you used to get the championship trophies for winning a Super Bowl? Miss those days. All right. We have not hit pay dirt in this pack. We need over 90 to hit pay dirt. There we go. Blankenship's decent. Congress trying to get the Bears to come down to Iowa. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on around the Bears. It's going to be weird if they're not in Chicago. To me, I'm guessing they will still probably keep the Chicago name, like the 49ers still claim San Francisco, but they're not that close to San Francisco any longer. Yeah, let me sell the Blankenship and get some more coins. The other stuff, probably keep it for fodder. Well, he's not bad. Almost 10,000. Probably turn the other ones into training. Jason Taylor. We prefer Joy Taylor. Will I be watching college baseball? No. I won't watch college baseball nor college baseball. Maybe the World Series of college, but I'm not much of a college baseball fan. I thought I had you today. Yeah, I was a little late to the party today, Solo. Yet again. Mookie, I saw that you followed on the purple side. I super appreciate it. If you want to follow everywhere and you want to join the Discord, you can click on the profile, Mookie, and I have a link tree there. Makes it super handy. But yeah, I go by the same name on all the socials. Love having you as a purple app follower. Dan James in the house. What's up, Dan? All speculation. Nothing confirmed. Yeah, how's Solo going today? Yeah, we're on Ultimate Team. If you guys want to stream snipe, go for it. Lock in. We're trying. Just took my first loss in a handful of games. I had a long streak until that one over multiple days. Pressure got to me. Now it's time to lock in. Dan's never played Ultimate Team. It's probably a happier existence not grinding all these Ultimate Team modes. I got started with FIFA Ultimate Team and then just stuck with it. What a block up in front there on the kicker. So Solo, have you thought about the weekend? If so, do you have any fun plans or just a relaxing weekend? You know what, Little Eye, they probably are dropping new cards today. I think usually there is some content that comes out on Thursdays. I'm not sure what's coming. I haven't looked at Muttality's Twitter for a few days. Walker gets a big game. That should kick on his X Factor. Played a lot of FC 26 Ultimate Team. I thought you said you never played Ultimate Team. Maybe you meant Madden Ultimate Team. Tight Spot's in the house. What are we crushing, Tight Spot? Not on that. Now I got you. Yeah, the game modes, as you know, can be quite a time sink when you get into the Ultimate Team modes. Finally, we got Walker's Freight Train turned on. Oh, now I see what you mean, Tight Spot. I think FIFA might be the grindiest of grindy Ultimate Team modes because there's so many good players that are available, you know, with the different legends and different leagues that are tied into Ultimate Team. You know, EAFC Ultimate Team. He had us bottled up, but we slipped out of the bottle and turned that into a nice gain for Kenneth Walker. Only started watching NFL. How do you decide who to support? You support your favorite streamer's team. I hope I'm your favorite streamer. Oh, should have hit the R receiver in hindsight. Well, keep the offense out. And Barner does hang on, converts it down for us. Gotta go Seahawks, Dan. Did I win that game? Sure, Mookie. We won them all. Maybe a new season, Mookie. I got a super dive on me, and he'll knock us back 3 yards. Hey, Spot, you gonna get to stream the wrestling tonight, or you gonna be too tied up? I enjoy the wrestling streams. And we fumble down by the goal line, even with the conservative carrier on. I think Walker may have had too many carries on that drive. Bummer. We're getting close to pay dirt, too. You're going on Ultimate Team, first time ever for Dan. His spot may not be awake. The real sleepy spot. Tracy, 1970 Cali. What's happening, Tracy? Were you born in 1970? So you got 10 years on me. And Peyton out in the flat. I think has the forward progress. The real PP spot. See, you slept through the ladies game and you're mad. Grand Canyon lost by 2. Yeah, I saw they had it in the player. They didn't have it in the event schedule. I was running around quite a bit yesterday, so I didn't get in there. But thought it was nice that, you know, Barrick said, hey, if you want to do it, let us know. Honda 520. What's up, Honda? Thanks for jumping in on the follow train. What's your favorite model of Honda? He's gonna say the 520, which I don't know what that is. Probably a motorcycle. The Honda 4-wheeler. Okay, I can see in the profile picture now. Is there anybody that makes a 3-wheeler anywhere anymore? Like, I know those are not in the United States any longer. They used to be popular when I was a kid, but I guess they're too much of a rollover risk. But yeah, is there like a country out there that has 3-wheelers as far as ATV type vehicles? Is Madden not doing Team of the Year player? They are. It's taken forever to get them out, Shawno. I redeemed my... They call them weekly tokens. You can put 65 in for a set and exchange it for Team of the Year, but it still hasn't dropped. It may be coming later this week. Used to be Team of the Year hit right after the regular season ended. I thought that was a good time for it. What's a good overall for a card? Power creep is up there. There's a lot of 97s dropping in the game now, Dan. It's kind of late to join Ultimate Team now, I think. If you haven't been grinding. Oh, I thought I had a fair catch. Training points can be converted into abilities that you place on the player and X factors. Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, then it was immediately after the Super Bowl. Yeah, to me, it's getting late in the game not to have the Team of the Year stuff out. Maybe they're trying to line up with what they do with FIFA. I don't know how the schedule has been on NHL over the years either. I don't think I'll get this play in before the 2-minute warning. What's happening in Rams? You went from 83 overall to 91 in a week. If you want to grind, you can, says Shadow. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you put in some time, you can definitely get the team relevant quicker. Or fairly quickly. He's doing a good job with his user and getting downhill, and I'm not breaking as many runs as I would like to with my Walker card. Do I like the Rams? Come on, Rams. You got 90 rated. Is that good? It's okay, but you need a lineup full of 90 rated players, not just the one. Yeah, maybe they'll take that deeper shot down the field. 91 for head-to-head, I think it's going to be really tough, Shawno. You could probably play squads and, you know, focus on offense and have one buddy focus on the defensive side or something like that stage of your build out, because my team's like 97, and I think with Madden you can't cover the skill gap the same way you can with the show. Like if you're better than I am at the show, you can beat me with a lower lineup. Maybe not all the time, but you know, your skill's going to win out over my cards. With Madden, so many of the cards are controlled by the CPU. You know, those guys are just kind of flying around the field. Anthony, welcome in. How's it going, Anthony? Seems more complicated than FIFA. I'd say the opposite, Dan, but you know, it's like anything. The more you get accustomed to it, the easier it is too. Levi with the follow. Hey, keep them coming, guys. We love the follows. Sharing is free too. It's supposed to help the algorithm. So yeah, please follow, please share, hang out with us. Levi, Anthony, Honda, who do you guys consider your favorite female athlete of all time? Should you play for the Seahawks instead of the Rams? Can you? What does that mean, Rams? Rams, please follow the stream. You say a lot while saying a little. Yeah, Levi, what's up, buddy? Hey, Rams, thanks for following. Lights are flashing for you. Same name everywhere, guys. We're also live on red and purple streams if you want to be a multi-way follower. A two-way or a three-way freak fan. If you're built for it. If you're built for the grind. Oh, that sketch card's pretty good. I missed the drop on the sketch card. I tell the story every time he comes up too. Sketch came into the TikTok stream last year and sent me a galaxy. I thought, okay, that's kind of cool. Guy must just be a big Sketch fan. Then post stream, I looked, and it was actually the real Sketch. Clicked on, he had, you know, 1 million followers or whatever. Cam, how's it going? Thanks for following, Cam. Cam, who's your favorite baseball team? It's almost baseball season. It's not really a matter of what variety of card it is. It's not going to affect anything much, Dan. If it's Legend, if it's Super Bowl, if it's whatever. Has a small effect if you put like an entire Super Bowl lineup together, because then they get a chemistry boost in addition to if you were to run your favorite team for boost. Yeah, I wish I would have got the sketch card. He would have been fun to use as a kick returner. 69 way fan is Shano. Nice. Flushed him out of the pocket, and then he just throws it up the hash marks. Congrats on the Super Bowl. Still sad the Patriots choked, says Alex. Patriots had a great year. I know everybody likes to meme and hate and be obnoxious whenever a team doesn't win a Super Bowl or any title in sports, really. But yeah, the Patriots had a tremendous turnaround. Honda, thank you for the rose. Puts you, or excuse me, I said Rose. I meant the Heart Me. The Heart Me puts you on the TikTok team. Truckin's in the stream, and he just shared the stream. Thanks for sharing, Truckin. You wish the Rams won the Super Bowl, says Rams. I'm glad they didn't. You guys had us scared. Had me nervous watching that Rams-Seahawk matchup. All right, 4th and 4, we forced a turnover on down. Do you get packed for playing games? Possibly. No, there's an XP path, and there's a field pass thing. You should check it out. All those things will give you packs, coins, experience, blah blah blah, and can increase your team that way. Best thing to do if you're just starting the Ultimate Team grind is to do all the challenges that you haven't done thus far. I saw Peyton doing a check release block thing there, and I was taking off to cover the other guy that was going across, so good play. Worked out for him. No, it's okay, Dan. Lost 2 times by the Seahawks by 1 score. Seattle lost by a late field goal miss too. The one time that you guys beat us. Those were some tough games. Oh my God, Truckin, dude, thank you. Truckin sending all the gifts. Thanks for the finger heart, the bouquet, the roses, the GG, the you're awesome. Thanks for everything, Truckin. This is annoying. Best player is 90. You're playing against 97 overall. Yeah, no, you shouldn't. If your best player is a 90, you shouldn't be jumping into head-to-head play yet, in my estimation. if you want my opinion, because it's just going to not be a fun experience for you. Truckin', thanks for the oldies, the live, the golden boxing gloves, Heart Puff, love you so much. The High Bear, the friendship necklace, the chili, the name shout out, Truckin' Fat Man. It's Corn. Thanks for all of them. Guys, please follow Truckin' if you haven't. Please follow all the mods on all the platforms, of course. Dan, you got to play challenges. I literally just told you that 2 seconds ago, but I know you're in a game, so you might not have heard me. Do the challenges. Do the Genkai Force. Do the Super Bowl. Do the playoffs. Just go down that list. The more recent stuff is at the top of the list. It's going to give you the better rewards. They don't take that long. Trying to catch up the whole year's worth of them in one session isn't going to happen, but do a section of them and then take a break and do some more, and you'll keep getting better cards as you go through there. Shano has 3, 4, 94, 96, and the rest are 89, 82. So Shano's got some good players already, just from grinding for about a week on Madden. Some of you guys are just getting into Madden. I'm just getting back to MLB The Show because I know I'm going to want all those now or later packs. That's a heck of a throw from my opponent. Thought I was going to get the pass breakup on him. But Truckin', dude, thank you for all the love there on TikTok. Just finished your Super Bowl in Madden. I got one 2 days ago. Today, I got bounced out of the playoffs. Last game. Shano, he's been doing the challenges like 99% of his play. There's also solo battles you can do against the computer. Like if you go to event, there's an event you can play against the CPU. And those can have pretty good rewards. They're just very boring. They're more boring than the challenges. Tight Spot was beating the Rams yesterday in mud. And he'll dump it off to Sweetness Walter Payton out of the backfield. Whoa, Truckin', thanks for the 69 bits and the laughing horse. Looked over and it's like getting a big spin and seeing a win animation. You know, those adult play places. I don't want to say the name because, you know, TikTok's so strict. Oh, he had the other receiver wide open. That one was open enough, though. Thought we'd try the double bracket play. Didn't work out. Let's see. White Ghost, welcome to the stream. Thanks for following, White Ghost. You're leaving online. The first minute depressed you. Yeah, you're not ready for online play. If you only have a 190 card, yeah, you're going to have a hard time right now. Novo, Too Tough. How's it going, Novo? Thank you for following. Had to start a new season. You didn't make the playoffs. Mookie, no, you're having a listening comprehension fail. But I appreciate you, Mookie. But no, I was in the championship game, so I played my playoffs. Just didn't win a Super Bowl in my playoffs. Buddy in the chat, he just won a Super Bowl. I won a Super Bowl 2 streams ago. I had won like 7 straight games and then dropped one. I feel like the Rams and the Seahawks are the 2 best teams. You just can't prove it. A lot of people shared that opinion. And we're claiming the championship game between the Seahawks and Rams was the true Super Bowl. I don't buy into that. I mean, whoever's in the Super Bowl is in the Super Bowl, and you better not overlook them because that's how you get a Super Bowl loss. Hey, Tight Spot, no cursing in the chat, Tight Spot. Do it again, you're getting timed out, buddy. Tight Spot forgot where he was. Yeah, there you go. That's better. More appropriate. We're going to have all the kids out of school coming around when baseball season rolls around. We can't be corrupting them, Tight Spot. They're already corrupt on their own. So you got 22 packs apparently. Well, open your packs. You might get some good cards. Love the relaxed game in. Hey, thanks, KS Plum. Boy, that doesn't look lined up right. We are multi-streaming for anybody wondering who I'm talking to. Occasionally, we are reading the chat from the other chats. Coaching the Cardinals since the Steelers fired you. That's tough, man. Andrew Mallows, our latest follower. Thanks, Andrew. The lights flash and the timer goes up. And we try to make it exciting for you guys to follow on the long road, hopefully, to 50,000 on TikTok. He's going RPO, and he's down at the 1. I thought he had it. Let's send out the goal line, and maybe we jump a route or something. Open your packs. Use your captain collectibles. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the captains are a good way to power up. Dan says they have cool animations. Yes, Madden animations are peak. They put a lot of research time into making those animations look cool for the gamers, right? Make you want to buy more packs. Do you happen to know what job set changed for Genkai 4s? Shoot, I don't know what you mean off top of my head there, Kyron. See, Mookie says he plays offline mode. Mr. Flores back in the game, says tight spot. Loving the gaming room. Hey, I appreciate it. Tare. I'd appreciate it even more if you followed and stuck around. But yeah, I think every streamer likes to have stuff around them that looks cool. I have a few new things that are coming. I'll have to rearrange some stuff, or maybe take a few things out because I got the Seahawks Championship merchandise coming in. Hey, thanks for following. I think my room even looks better at nighttime with the lights flashing and what have you. I've just been having the hardest time waking up early enough for it to still be dark or to stay up through the night like I used to. Is there a market where you can buy players? Yep, exactly. Yeah, you can buy and sell in the market. I was trying to just fill it in the end zone and start at the 35. I don't think it was going to let me have that animation. Probably should have cleared out of the way, watching the ball come in. Karen says 96 plus 93 set for that card of a random job. As far as the Genkai 4 stuff works, I haven't dove into it a whole heck of a lot. He will chase us down, but we get a first down on the rush. I'm trying to retake this lead. Robert Flores is in the commentary. Oh, as far as MLB The Show, did they replace Boog Powell? Because I know there was some people speculating that Boog was leaving the game. I didn't care for Boog much, or Bog, or however it's pronounced. I actually thought Matt Vasgersian was the best, but Flores is cool because he likes to play the game and he's pretty nice in the community. As long as you have to grind less than FIFA. FIFA's so much less grinding. Yeah, Madden's not as grindy as FIFA. I don't know that you can have every card in FIFA no money spent. Unless you're like a market wizard or something. That made you want to kiss. Listen, Solo Logan. I understand the desire, but your mom pays me exclusively to be a gigolo. So I can't be kissing all the clients' offspring in chat. So pump the brakes, Solo. Ever play 2K? Used to stream it all the time. This one's here collecting dust. Seahawks won the Super Bowl. I'm not going to jump into to streaming 2K. I got to ride this Madden squad as far as I can. Announcers use like the same 15 lines. Yeah, I tend to turn them off too, Shawno. If I'm ever sick but like well enough to game, I don't mind jumping into like Road to the Show and then having the commentary on, where I'm not streaming but I'm trying to be more in the immersion. But yeah, it gets really redundant pretty quickly on these games. Right, so we got 3rd and 1 incoming. We'd like to make this one the final drive of the game. Nats fans in the house. Do I have college football? I do. I don't really play it much, but I have it. Hey, there you go. You got yourself a 91. You're getting on the right track. College football, I think it's super fun, but I don't want to grind 2 games at the same time. Usually I'm on Madden, and then when Madden season winds down and we get back to MLB The Show, I'm on MLB The Show. So roughly 6 months on each game is typically what I do with my gaming streams. Plus we get to do some live sports reaction and stuff too. It's going pretty good, Nats fan. What you up to, buddy? You playing golf this weekend or anything, Nats? Gonna bleed out this clock and try to run this in on the next 3 plays. And we're in there. He's got 25 seconds though. Rainy this weekend. Yeah, we have freeze warning coming up on Saturday, which we get one maybe every other year. So expected to be pretty cold Saturday morning. Van Hammer Nats is here. How many years have I been a creator? 9 years. Yeah, I started streaming when NBA 2K17 was my main game. I played a little Madden back then, but had a pretty good debut as a streamer in that I got into doing the sniping streams. When the auction house used to refresh in 2K's My Team, it would refresh every 15 minutes. So there was like a whole community of people that wanted to wait for the refresh, snipe out the mistakes, and then list them for profit as far as the My Team points were concerned. So that was what I started with and kind of built up a decent little sports base immediately without realizing how fortunate I was there the first few months. So easy to spend money on FIFA. Oh, I bet. Yeah, FIFA's got some seriously good cards in there. Opponents in a touchdown or bust scenario probably can get a handful of plays in here. Don't want to give them the underneath too easy, but we'll see. They got smoked with the snow. Oh, yes. Those people passed away in Tahoe, right? Now I know what you're talking about. There was a blizzard and some people perished, unfortunately. Wow, Burris gets in behind Cam Chancellor. I thought Cam was going to chase that down and knock it away. So wasn't expecting that, guys. Tried to bleed out the clock, and now I got 10 seconds to try to pull back a miracle here. How do you stop the drags and slants are annoying? You know, it's tough to always stop everything. You try to take away what your opponent's doing play after play, and sometimes they bust something like that on you that he hadn't ran the whole game. Got the deep shot to uncover over the top of my safeties. I thought I shaded him deep too. Let's see, DG, welcome in. Let's see if Rashid Shaheed can hit a seam. Not that time. So yeah, it's tough, man. If they're whatever they're doing, for what it's worth, Eddie, I try to counter, what I assume is their bread and butter play, and then do something, take it away, slow it down, and then go from there. All right, so we get Walker down with a second. This has got to be to the end zone somehow. Shoot, there's a play that gets Walker on the hot route out as a receiver. The mountain seam, maybe that'll get open. Sure, those guys were great to watch. The new group is fun to watch too, though, Mookie. All those Legion of Boom guys are pretty old now. Oh, how did we miss Steve Smith? I just wanted to dump it off and try to run it in. They're good. Basketball season's winding down. We got signed up for Coach Pitch. Gonna have 2 in Coach Pitch and 1 in T-ball this year, and the next year probably start progressing towards Little League. Parks and Rec does a decent job, but not a great job in the hometown. Little League is ran by different people within the town, so we'll give that a shot. But yeah, felt like I had defeat snatched from the jaws of victory in that one. Credit to my opponent, though. He hung with it, and he saw a deep option and popped it in there. Cairo Santos. It's time to see the chiropractor popping out of our pack. Don't need him. I'm going to turn him into the Genkai power stuff. Sean O'Reilly subscribed during one of the more recent games. So big shout out to Sean. Hope you guys have him followed. And it is, I want to give you the proper format of the name, Seano Y. So Sean, SEANO 93Y. You don't have, or 91Y, excuse me. Let me repeat that. SEANO 91Y. Please follow him. TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. He's in the purple platform with us. This guy's got a stacked team, so this should be a good match. Let's see. When you got a good team, maybe you can try and snipe me. Go for it. Can I type it in the comments? I will. Yeah, Sean knows the buddy. And I hoped you followed. Truckin was over there a minute ago, Mookie, and I asked you to follow him too if you didn't get him. But yeah, Shano and Truckin, they have the same name everywhere. Thanks for the promo. No, I want the buddies to follow the buddies, right? You guys are the core folks, the moderators, the VIPs. I wouldn't still be going, right, if you guys weren't around and come in and lurk and hang out and all that stuff. Nats fan, you don't stream and then you get in trouble in other streams, right, Nats fan? Our friend from Australia, I think, had a bone to pick with you. Although I was looking at a different bone over there. Let's see. Fear Stewart's in the house. Fear, thanks for the rose. Thanks for the coins. But I appreciate that you tune in. Always talk sports, talk about nice stuff with a Nats fan. If other people can't handle you debating them, well, too bad. No, I happened to see it because somebody in the chat pointed out a different person that I don't care for was acting a fool on social media, and then I just happened to scroll back to see what was going on, and I saw Nats was catching strays from down under. I was like, oh no, what happened here? But I know you and I have a couple times butted heads too over the years, so sometimes that's just a misunderstanding. Nats fans like, I'll do it again, like the Disney Goofy character. I'll effing do it again. You became title gifter for the first time. Hey, Fear, thanks for being the title gifter. I don't know how that works. I know that they're rolling out some new stuff there, as far as super fans and title gifters and different things, Fear. So I'm glad you got an achievement, and thanks for all your support. I feel like you've been coming in for like over a year now, Fear. So yeah, thanks for all your time with us. Don't think there's a quick way to see how long somebody's followed on TikTok, the way the other platforms work. Let's see. No way, Josh is like the sweetest guy. But you know what? I usually stay out of everybody else's streams and drama for the most part. I just support the buddies that are here, that hang out, and that I'm in their communities. Let's see. Thank you for the double 10 TikToks as well, Fear. But anyhow, Nats, you did the self-roast on being a loser, and I was thinking about you the other day. I wasn't going to bring it up, but the comment just made me think about, like, man, Nats fan going to war in the MLB community. But imagine banning Josh. Never. Not in a million years. We should shout out Josh right now. Got the great charity that he cares about. But you're kind of similar. Like, you're not streaming and stuff. You're not necessarily looking for a promo. Just one of the guys hanging out. But yeah, seriousfun.org, great charity. Our friend Josh Q loves that charity. If you guys get a chance to check them out, they support children that have serious illnesses. They set them up with a great camp experience, and they get all the support and medical care they need when they go out there. Yeah, exactly. That's who Nats fan had an issue with. Or he had an issue with Nats fan. I'm not even sure really what happened. But I was there to read or drink some other tea. I got the notification I should take a look at something, and yeah, I was hate reading it. And then yeah, I saw Nats was catching strays. Yeah, no, I hear you, trucking. Baseball season's right around the corner, so I don't want to get clipped and have everybody coming in here trolling and stuff. But yeah, if there's a trucking stream or there's a Shano stream, you guys probably see me in it. There's other streams you guys won't see me in, so there's reasons I don't usually pop in. Nats fan was being the instigator. Now he's telling the truth. Did you pull the hockey sweater over the guy's head and start bopping him, Nats fan, or no? I had coverage in the flat, or I tried to put the edge rusher in man coverage on Kenneth Walker, but Walker just too fast and furious there. You know what I heard years ago, guys? before I started streaming MLB The Show, before I had a PlayStation when it was PlayStation exclusive, all I would hear was MLB The Show is a small game, small community, and everybody is so nice in the community. Community has gotten ridiculously toxic over the years. Just trying to explain that NIL does more for baseball than he was explaining in chat. Hey, that sounds like a reasonable take. And then COVID ruined it. Thanks to Xbox for that. Yeah, it feels like a lot of folks came in for free, right? I think that was the big issue. Not the crossplay so much, but the free play, I think, brought in a lot of nonsense. Of course, you know, you want to grow the game and all that stuff, but yeah, it just kind of went, yeah, free 99, I think, was a big issue. For every good member we picked up a knucklehead too. Hey, what's up, Football King? Yeah, exactly. I'm glad it went back to being pay. And I know that you have to pay for whatever it is, the Game Pass thing. But there was a workaround back then. Like, you could get a month for 99 cents. So, I mean, people could get in on there so cheaply. It brought in the knuckleheads. How many win did you winning with the Seahawks? What? Can you rephrase that one? I'm going to have to send my lawyer over to interpret that one before I plead the fifth here in the court. How many win did you winning with the Seahawks? So I'm playing Ultimate Team. It's not really the Seahawks. I just have the Seahawks uniforms on, if that's what you're asking. We win more than we lose, but yeah, mostly just here to have a good time and talk sports, friend. I think you may be asking how many games I think the Seahawks were going to win this year too, which I wasn't overly optimistic preseason. I thought they'd be good. I didn't think they were going to be great going into this past year. Speaking of not great, Darnold blasted on that play. And while we're on the subject real fast, I got one more MLB free Xbox thought. How annoying was it to buy a PlayStation 5 when the PS5 dropped, and then they gave the game to the Xbox buddies when they were on their new console for 3 straight years? Sony, here's a number 1 for you with a different finger for supporting us and our game, and our console. Yeah, we're gonna give it to the competitor. Lucky you have both. I wouldn't even mind buying both. I ended up with both last generation. I don't think there's enough exclusives that I probably would get a ton of use out of it now. I do understand the game runs better on Xbox though. Zai, thank you for following. I love your bald eagle profile picture. And thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the pop as well, Zai. Also, fruit roll-up, thanks for following. What's the best flavor of fruit roll-up? Well, that was not what we wanted offensively. Let's see, NASFan doesn't have time in the day to do both. Donnie, convert. Then I might have to go and block all these people that we dislike in the community. I already have them blocked on PS5. I'll probably just roll PS5 through most of the rest of this generation, I'd assume. How long until PS6 and whatever the new Xbox will be called comes out, guys? 2 years? Year and a half? Because I know we already got the half-generation consoles, right? Root Roll-Up says, JR, thanks for the heart me. Follow both those guys on all the apps. Mookie, you legend. So, Truckin' and Shano, if Mookie followed you, he's from our TikTok chat. Mookie seems like a cool chatter. Okay, we're a couple years. 2030? No, 2030 is a long ways out. Dude, I'm going to be 50 in 2030. No way. We need the time machine. I need to go back to the 90s. Got you blocked on every social platform. Dang it, Mookie, did you block JR on every platform? JR's back on the TikTok grind. He lost his main. Well, I won't be 50 till 2030. But he's talking about the year 2030 in chat on the other chat room. Fruit roll up. I'm 45. 45 feels like 50 though a lot. Dude, AARP sponsor would be peak. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. I should start talking to him now. That and try to get on the senior tour. That could be good content. Working out. I'm on the range. Got my swing coach. Got my mental coach, Jim Fannin. Yeah, Donnie making the push to get back in the game. I look way younger. Hey, thanks for up. I usually look younger if I don't have as much 5 o'clock shadow stuff going too, because this has some gray in it. Unfortunately, hair's getting thinner and all that. But I will say this, and this isn't telling anybody how to live their lives. I think not drinking, not carousing, not using any illicit substances, not smoking. I think all that stuff is helpful to keep yourself looking younger as time progresses. Lost the divisional by 3 points. Sorry, man. It's a bummer when you get close and you feel like you're going to go and just roll through everybody, Jay. I was rolling this morning, right? I had a couple of notches into the Super Bowl, and I got bounced in the championship game. Embrace the gray, says Nats fan. Hey, if Just for Men Gray wants to be a sponsor, I'm all ears. Let's see. Plan on not doing that ever, says Fruit Roll Up. Hey, Thy, thanks for the 5 GGs. How's our timer looking, TikTok? We got 23 minutes left. Probably get in this one in like one more game. This guy's got Kenneth Walker returning the kicks. That's not a bad idea. Why didn't I think of that? I don't know how I turned my lights pink there. Trying to switch them back to blue. Kind of bright on my eyes. So he's got Walker as well, and he's got the X Factor on him. Not sure which X Factor. I have the Ultimate Freight Train on Walker. It's been pretty good. There's a young guy that comes in. Really cool Madden streamer. His name is Skyballer. And Skyballer told me I should put that on Walker, and it's worked out great. Yeah, I put user over there, but I didn't user, which sounds ridiculous. But yeah, I put him on there and it didn't work out. Just trying to cover the throw to the flat to Kenneth Walker. And he's breaking tackles. Going to try to get him down. Question of the day. It has 62% saying comedy, but do you prefer comedy movies or action movies? This guy's got 2 clock on. He's trying to bleed out the game and keep churning first downs. Well, he overdid it that time. I'll take the delay of game. Maybe he didn't like the play that he called up. And we'll knock Kenneth back. 3rd and 3. Think of Central Intelligence as comic actions you love mixed into one, says Popular Motives. Can't say that I've seen that one. Nats fan, he's an action movie fan. RPO, and we got the shed to bring up 4th down. Charles Woodson with a good play. That Woodson guy was pretty good. Let's see, my opponent's going to keep the offense out. And we'll rally to Walker and get a turnover on downs. That brings us right back into the game. Now I'm going to spam Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker everywhere. And we got the crack toss getting us a huge chunk, about 15 yards there. Super Bowl started off with a run to Walker, and you got a first down. I was like, well, that's a good start. Then Darnold threw a couple balls. Looked like the Patriots were going to jump the route and maybe get a pick six, and my nerves went the other way pretty quickly. And we got the cut on the CPU defender, and it's going to be a Walker touchdown. That was sweet. Pressure back to the Packer opponent. The Seahawks are up for sale. From what I was reading, ownership group has to be limited to 25 individuals. I wonder if they'll let me in with a couple $100 just to say I'm an owner. I wouldn't be shocked if Russell Wilson isn't part of an ownership group, if he can get together investors behind him. I think he'd have to be retired, though. I know Russ has wanted to own a franchise for a long time. Russ doesn't have $8 billion, but he might know some billionaires that might jump in. Yeah, we'll just use our TikTok money. Yep. Braden, welcome to the chat. How are you, Braden? Braden, who's your favorite athlete of all time? I think Braden's got SpongeBob as his profile picture. Just watched a SpongeBob movie the other day. Didn't realize Antonio Banderas was going to be in there as the captain, and he did a good job. Thought the whole movie was fairly enjoyable. The kids watch it really well. A lot of times I'll put something on for them, but they don't necessarily lock in. My son usually will, but you know, he's older, so he has longer attention span than his sisters. Nats fan, he's willing to wear some action green just to invest and help out. Funnel some players to the other Washington State to Washington, D.C. No conflict of interest. The opponent's looking to run down the clock, and you know what I think he did? I think he went no huddle into the spike the ball thing. That may have been what happened there. Maybe he's got a sticky button or something going on. Second delay game. Looks like stretch right. I analyzed the play and still gave up 15 yards. Oh, yeah, Bobby. Wonder where Bobby plays next year if he keeps his career going. King of the Greens is back in the stream. King of the Greens, I read that as being a really cool golf name, but it may mean something else. And Walker broke like 3 tackles there. Good news is there's really not room to get a first down anymore, so I can play the chew on the clock game. Oh, you are into golf. Okay. Favorite golfer of all time? It's like K9 IRL. You love Scotty Scheffler, not going to lie. Yeah, Scotty's been the man for a while now. It's a good answer. Walker running through 3rd and 6. I think there's no turning that X factor off when it comes to Walker. My gut feeling is this guy's going to throw the ball down here. I could be wrong. There's been a time or two I've been wrong in the past, but yeah, my feeling is here comes a pass, and it's RPO, which was a good formation to get me on. So Bennett's in, and we'll have a minute 40 to try to take this back. I was dropping everybody thinking he was going to run more of a conventional play as far as a pass play. But yeah, should have remembered. He said about 3 or 4 of those in the game. All right, McManus out to kick. Heard some bad stuff about McManus harassing flight attendants and things. Don't know that it was anything that was proven though. Seems like Justin Tucker's career is probably over with, right? I don't think anybody's going to take a flyer on Tucker now. David Duvall was my favorite when I was a teenager. I've met David once in person. Really loved watching him play. Had that power fade swing. It just seemed like nothing bothered him. He'd have his wraparound Oakleys on, and he was world's #1 right before Tiger was world's #1. And then, of course, Tiger was... I feel like he was #1 of the rankings for like 20 years or so. Rashid Shaheed with a big game. like to score, but don't want to really give time back the other way either. I think ball carrier conservative is probably the move. Before your time for King of the Greens. Yeah, remember one of the tournaments, I think it's the Phoenix Open, he shot a 59 in the final round too. And watching that event live, on TV, and how awesome it was when he was in his prime. Feels like injuries and maybe lack of desire over time got to devolve. LJ, welcome in. Good to have you as our newest member of the community. Who's your favorite athlete of all time, or your favorite golfer for that matter? So we're talking a little golf right now. And we'll get Smith for a huge gain. Opponent's using the timeout. Rory's a good golfer. I don't care for Rory. I feel like Rory McIlroy is such a wine-bag about everything. But a lot of people do like him, of course, and yeah, he's had a great career. Sergio Garcia kind of strikes me that way too, as just one of those guys that complains way too often. But I will say for Sergio, he'll take a bag when he can get one. No, I don't care for Rory. I didn't see whatever the message was. It must have got held up, King of the Greens. But yeah, I'm not a Rory guy at all. He's hedging against the toss play. Man, I should have been able to use that in. That was poor job from me down there. You said he cries a lot. Yeah, Sergio's pre-shot was great. I feel like when Sergio got onto the scene as a teenager, he was super fun. And then, I don't know, bitterness of not winning enough majors, or God knows what, just made him kind of an insufferable dude over time. Oh, we had the receiver, and I got a bad throw animation. Probably could have set the feet. Don't have to get the touchdown here, but certainly would prefer to. Yeah, we'll run it inside. Looks like he's hedged to the right. And Walker gets held up, so field goal unit coming out. What's my opinion on Nicholson? You mean Phil Mickelson? I don't care for Phil Mickelson. I feel like Phil Mickelson and Peyton Manning, Eli Manning would be three of the guys on my Mount Rushmore of fake nice guys in sports. I'm not sure who else would fill that one out, but yeah, there's something about Phil Mickelson. I can't stand him. Not that he hasn't had a great career as well. If we get delay a game, it's fine. Probably would have been better off taking delay a game and not giving him a kickoff here. LJ, thanks for following. Good to have you there as well, LJ. I think I missed LJ whenever he followed in. It looks like overtime. Most likely outcome, we'll see. We're happy to give up the underneath. Just don't want to give up a touchdown or DPI. You heard Tiger's son is doing good at golf at a young age. Yeah, I don't know how well Charlie's going to do as far as trying to play professionally or anything, but it seems like he's a very competent amateur golfer. What a throw. Wow. Laser to the back of the end zone. All right, well, we got overtime. 17 all, Lambeau Elite, and Danielle Freak. We still have some time guaranteed, so probably one more game after this one. If you guys follow, share, and like on TikTok, it'll extend the stream, and we'll stream it even longer. It kicks up and away, and here we go. Oh, and Walker's got the seam, so just like that, it's going to be a one-play touchdown, I think. Try to crash in and take away some of his run lanes, and yeah, it's more like a crash out. Probably should have stuck on the user defensively. So I elected to defer to get the ball, so that way we would know what we needed here. I think he wants to run RPO, so let me try to counter that. Well, we do take it away with Drake Thomas. I did do a little dance. I didn't mean to do that. We got a touchdown or a bus drive coming in front of us. Do I follow NASCAR? Used to. You're a big Dale Earnhardt Jr. fan. No, I don't really pay attention to NASCAR at all, to be honest with you. Jay Hart Alt, thanks for sharing the stream. I remember, of course, his father passing away many years ago, tragically for Dale Earnhardt Sr. Remember Jr. having a ton of marketing and popularity, as he was kind of coming onto the race scene there. And I don't know how people would describe his career. I mean, certainly he, to me, from what I understand, wasn't nearly as successful as his dad was, but I wouldn't say he was necessarily, a guy that busted out or anything either. Remember Jeff Gordon being really popular in the NASCAR world too. Too many sports to watch them all. Yep, exactly, Darren. Yeah, we need the touchdown and the extra point. Bryce, welcome in. Good to have you, Bryce. And we get a shed tackle animation, and that'll get us out to the 37. Camden's in the stream. What's up, Camden? Bryce, thanks for following, buddy. What's your favorite sports memory of all time, Bryce? Felt like he was expecting me to throw to Walker in the flat, and that's what I was thinking about doing. So decided to switch it up there. Minneapolis Miracle. Buddy says he likes Martin Truex Jr. Can't tell you anything about Martin Truex Jr. to be honest with you. I'm unfamiliar with his game. Well, he's blitzing hard, right? So I was trying to counter the blitz with a quick throw and catch him off guard. That didn't work out for me. Let's see what we can get here on 3rd and 10. And it's Walker breaking the flat, breaking it into the end zone, and now we got a point after for victory incoming. What a play from Walker. Is 93 offense good? A little bit below what you're going to need to be super competitive right now. Like my team's 97 overall, Jay. He's got to get his best charge at the field goal block. I'm going to wait because I'm sure he's going to want to fly down here with the safeties. Now he's going to do this stuff. He stood in front of us to block it and he missed. Will decline. Point after is good, and victory's ours. You don't like that? You don't like Madden Ultimate Team? Oh, he's big mad. Threw his PlayStation out the window. Connection lost. Hey, we still got some time on the stream. Wherever it is. I know it's pretty close to my head. So yeah, please follow up for additional games, but probably with this last one for the road. Lunchtime's incoming. I was up earlier. I've been intending to stream earlier, but I was dragging. I didn't sleep well last couple nights, so took a shower and took a while to get going here today. We were trying to end on a win. We got one more in us, like the Vince Carter meme, guys. I got one more in me. Please follow on YouTube, same name, Danielle Freak. Later today, We'll be using the Donnie Ping Tuber. Will make his debut, and we'll be watching some Ohio Valley wrestling. Trey Ball Peasy, what's happening, Trey Ball? Trey Ball from downtown. Gonna have you in the chat. Tell your mom, send the video, says trucking. I feel like I need to refresh the emotes again too, trucking. Some of those two I like a lot. But like my GG seems like it's a little small. That's what she said. So I need to get that dialed back in. I like the design of it, but maybe I can make it a few more pixels in there. Let's see. Trying to keep the stream alive. Go Hawks. Trey Ball, who's your favorite Seahawk of all time? And who's your least favorite Seahawk of all time, if we want to talk about a player that used to drive you nuts? Well, hopefully I'm in for a win here. Seahawks-Cardinals game. Cardinals, baseball team. What are they doing playing football? And he hands it off to Chubb. Cam Chancellor, Jermaine Kearse, least favorite. Pete Carroll, you'll never forgive him. Pete Carroll wasn't a Seahawk, he was a coach. I love Pete. I like Pete more than I like McDonald, to be honest with you. Russell Wilson's Jesse's favorite. I never really blamed Pete for the game. I mean, I wish he would have overrode the play, but kind of blame Bevel for what he rolled out there. But, you know, different strokes for different folks. All right, this guy threw one that I was close to picking off. But, you know, close doesn't get you a takeaway. Now he's utilizing the run game here. He's got that lead blocking formation going on. Oh, look at that Cardinals logo. Trekken had that one dialed up on tap. See, Russell Wilson and Cam Chancellor for Mookie. Yeah, tough to go against those guys. And that was great. Well, I don't feel like I had anybody close to any of the defensive players there in that cover too. So we're on our heels here to start. We'll see if our offense is up to the task to answer. Brandon Aubrey kicking away. What a tremendous kicker for the Cowboys. Who would you rather have kicking a 60-yarder to win the Super Bowl? Aubrey or Cam Little from Jacksonville? I feel like Aubrey is a little more accurate, but Little's got the big leg. All right, we're going to try to get our X Factor turned on and ride the freight train of Kenneth Walker. And he's just inches short from getting his X Factor turned on. Trey Ball, he wants Jason Myers. Myers probably not making it from 60, man. Myers had a heck of a year, though. But yeah, from 60's a deep shot. Let's see. So we got one for Little, one for Aubrey, splitting the chat. Excuse me, guys. Oh, Walker did get activated. All right, not sure how that happened. I guess they gave him a 10-yard rush, even though it wasn't the full 10 yards because we didn't get the first down. This is not what we wanted as far as our offense is concerned. That one we like, though. 4th and 11. Let's go for it. Like Russell Wilson to Jermaine Kearse instead of Sam Darnold to Chad Johnson for the touchdown. Jordan, thanks for following. How are you, Jordan? Opponent's got to be punching air on that play. Saw him moving his safety around. I thought the R1 receiver was going to uncover. Kind of lucky, but I'll take it. I think our timer's just about gone, right? We got 2 minutes. 2-minute warning, TikTok. We need everybody to follow. Follow, share, and like. Make me stream all day. I'm trying to kick off, and it's stuck, guys. So that's kind of weird. Had a little bit of a lingering cough, gravelly upper respiratory infection deal going on. So sorry for all the coffee. Here goes Dion. Don't forget Sherman and Earl Thomas. Definitely can't forget those guys. The good and the bad that came with them. A lot of good football played by both of those dudes, though. Off the field, I don't know. Both of them have had their share of knucklehead moments. Got the proverbial frog stuck in my throat right now. I think it finally cleared out. Sorry, everybody. All right, Cardinals and Seahawks. Battle of the Birds in the NFC. I broke the wrong way, trying to anticipate the route. It's going to be RG3 scrambling instead. And he's tossing it to the outside, and I missed my hit stick attempt. 29 seconds. Mookie, got to share the stream, bud. We need the whole Dodger squad coming in here, Mookie, to save this one. But we'll finish up our game, even if the timer expires. Quick, if you're on the For You page, come follow. Don't let the timer expire. And we'll get a swat with him, Mawari. Jay, thanks for sharing. Mookie, thanks for sharing. They're doing their part, trying to keep us going. I'll find Laporta for the first down. Ben with the big foul. Thanks, Ben. Ben, who's your favorite athlete of all time? Who are you a fan of, Ben? Truckin' showing us the truckin' emote. Fan of truckin' himself. I am too. A different Ben has followed. Bins everywhere, but not a bin to drink. I like the old water everywhere thing. But yeah, Ben Stoller, thanks for jumping in too. Ben Statler, excuse me. M11, thanks for following. Shoot, I thought I had the pass break up in the end zone. Instead, my heart's breaking up as we gave up another touchdown. Grindy against this guy. He's in his championship game, so we're trying to play spoiler and keep him out of his Super Bowl. No wonder he's sweating.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Oh, come on, Stream Elements. That's not right. Question of the day for anybody that hasn't answered yet. Do you prefer comedy movies or action movies? Look at Walker knocking him down like a bowling ball, knocking over pins. What a rush from Walker. And we're going to level it up just like that. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's turning into a spider. Nice work, cameraman. We got Walker from behind. All right. Got that going for us. That K9 card is ridiculous. Indeed it is, Ben. Yeah, that card's been doing some serious carrying for my lack of skill. Let's see. Stay winning, says nice. How's it going, Stay winning? All right, kick is up and away. It's going to be prime time coming in here. See, we got the dice block just followed. How's it going, Dice? Yeah, this guy loves that Chubb card, and he's effective with them too. I'm on PlayStation. How about yourself, State Winning? We get Steve Smith wrapped up. Not before a big gain. Lolant, thanks for jumping on the follow train. How are you, Lolant? He has multiple options that were open, and he throws it into coverage. Imawari takes it away. So we like that. It gives us a chance to maybe book in touchdowns and take control here. Need to get on next gen. You're on PlayStation 4. Yeah, PS4 is a bit dated now. Great console for a lot of years. Mookie, also a PlayStation player. Right on, Mookie. I think Xbox made a great console this year, or this generation as well. Yeah, we get Barner close to the first down. Still need 3 more yards. Like he's kind of daring us to throw with that defensive alignment. We'll just throw it to Walker. How about that?
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And Walker bouncing off tackles but losing a lot of yardage. Well, got that going against us. Let's try the double mountain pass. Little motion action. And Smith wasn't quite able to get his traction upfield, but did get around the defender. I'll use the timeout here and try to get this down in distance. And Smith too fast for his user. I'm running the Tampa playbook. Tampa's got some pretty good plays in it. Defensively, I've used the Vikings. I've been on both of those for the majority of the Madden season. And we're going to get the Barn Show into the end zone. Hey, Chatter, how are you, friend? $5 goes a long ways. if we can go back about 30 years. Let's see. Jumped by Mimi. How's it going, Mimi? Yeah, everybody follow Chowderhead. Chowderhead too. Chowder powder. Those pictures were great. Yeah, I was when you said $5, you know, like, yeah, can't do much with it or whatever. Made me think, I remember having $5 in my pocket and feasting when I was a young man. Those days are long gone. We got Javon Curse back to play center field, so it's going to be Kitchens with the interception. Yeah, my buddy Chowder's on the purple app. I think it's the exact same name on TikTok as well. Jacob, welcome to the stream. How are you, Jacob? Mookie, thanks for connecting with the friends in the community. You've had your dinner. You're back with your favorite streamer. Hey, thanks, Dan. Chowder's got to get back on the top. All right, last game of the day. Hopefully going off with a win here. We're looking to go 3 yards on a cloud of dust with Kenneth Walker and the boys. 5-star, 5K likes. Welcome in, 5-star. We'll get a little run seam for 3. Owen says, hell yeah, Seahawks. What's up, Owen? Yeah, if you're a Seahawk fan, please follow. If you're an Owen fan, please follow. We want everybody to stick around. We can't get to 50,000 followers without all of you guys connecting with us. Oh, look at Mookie. What a legend. Thanks, Mookie. Yeah, Mookie, if it's a moderator like Chowderhead, they probably have the command with all their links, right? And Truckin, Shawno, Tight Spot. So yeah, you can just connect with all the buddies. We'd love to have you hanging out in all the streams, man. So that time, we got turned away trying to get in there. Owen, welcome in. Nobody expected the Seahawks. I didn't expect the Seahawks, and I'm a Seahawks fan. I think he was expecting me to go to the pass since it was second and forever. Kenneth Walker. Now that's Kenneth Runner into the end zone. Going to be tough for him to come back, considering we got the run game cooking with the X Factor on. It's gonna hurt if Kenneth Walker puts on another uniform next year, but always appreciate the Super Bowl MVP runs. But yeah, let's see. Try to give you guys the breakdown. Mookie followed Shawno. Shawno streams sports games, mostly MLB The Show, but he'll play some NHL and some Madden. Truckin's, I'd say Truckin's more in the line of variety streamer. We'll see Truckin doing sports gaming, but also he may be playing like Truck Simulator one day. He does Fortnite. He's excellent at Fortnite. Tight Spot's kind of a variety guy. You might see him doing some IRL things, or he may be doing sports reaction. Chowderhead, mostly I know him through playing MLB The Show, but he occasionally will play fire something else up for the fun of it. Peppa Pig game or something, but Chowderhead's MLB The Show sweat, really good MLB player. Question mark, thanks for following. But yeah, Mookie, appreciate you connecting with some of the regulars. Kenneth Walker was a stud, and I knew he would do well for you. Really was a beast for us. Yeah, he had a tremendous game. I was concerned when Charbonnet went down, teams were going to be keyed in on Walker's run style, but he did pretty well against the Rams and Patriots. We should sign him back. We have the cap. Yeah, I kind of feel that way too. There's always a possibility somebody's going to really overpay for Kenneth, and we won't want to match. Jamal Lawrence, welcome in. Thanks for following, Jamal. Thought I was going to intercept that one. Need that Truck Simulator game. You're doing WWE at the moment for Tight Spot. Tight Spot got really big into doing marbles on stream there for a while too. That marbles community seems pretty cool. Oh, good job from him on the throwing window. It came loose there eventually, but I thought he had me. I pushed down on the right second, and I just made my user did a somersault. I was trying to send the pass pressure. God, that was dumb. Yeah, I'm ready for some comp Madden streams around here. And he's going for that route. He's got the connection, and opponent's trying to get on the comeback trail. Of course, we want to get the stop. Let's see, S Blackbird. How's it going, S Blackbird? Fourth quarter is upon us. He's down 2, but he needs a yard to make it a single possession game. And we have Kenneth Walker looking to juice the clock on the run game for us. I'm hitting run commit here and hoping it works out. Not really. Chubb, too strong down there. And the recommendation, right? The metric recommendation is to go for 2 when you're down 2 scores late. Try to get the conversion. If not, you can go for the conversion again. So that's exactly what our opponent's up to. And we will hold it to an 8-point advantage. So kind of like how that worked out for me. He's going to go with a normal kick and look to play defense. Mason, welcome in. Thanks for following, Mason. Last game of the day. So, yeah, please follow. Should be on tomorrow morning to do our thing with a gaming stream. You have wrestling coming up later today. That'll be a YouTube exclusive, Red Chat exclusive. Oh, I may have overdone it trying to get that cut, but we still get the first down. And they let the clock keep rolling, so that helps me out.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He's on me with the user. The thing is with this Walker, it's tough to take it down with just one tackler. You like need multiple bodies going at it. Wish you had better lighting in the gaming room. You're probably familiar with the 3-point lighting thing, right? Where they say to have, you know, different light sources reflecting on you to, you know, curate your streams with. So I have the big ring light next to me, but I actually don't usually have it on because I have natural light coming through this window. You know, if it's a daytime stream, trying to figure out some new things. Yeah, Colo Light makes these lights that connect with the software. If you want the lights to flash or have different actions with your chat, I feel like it's been a good engagement tool for me, particularly for TikTok, because I think you have a lot of younger viewers, and maybe just getting them to see that there's an engagement if they will follow can drive the algorithm there. And you can change it up for different things, like being a Red Sox fan if you want to have it Red Sox colors or you know, whatever's fun for you. So I know they're not the only ones. I think there's Govee and Nanoleaf and some of those other companies. Colo Light was nice enough to send me they sent me the lights that are in front of me that you guys don't see that reflect on my face when somebody follows or subscribes or whatever. So that's why I ended up going with them for a lot of my stuff. And then like this little snake looking thing that goes around my wall. I know it's partially encumbered on one of the platforms. Oh, that's a nice strategy item. That one programs with my remote. And then my wife and son for Father's Day got me that Game On remote control deal. And those have little like different things you can play with them. Shoot. So if I just want to turn it red, right? Like the lights when I'm talking, they can just respond to being red whenever I want that. Or let's see what else we can do. So like it has a speech thing that it's responding to. Those stand-up lights, those have been pretty cool. So I changed it up now. So now it's doing like a different pattern. Also, the lights that are going on the wall respond to this remote. So they both respond to the same remote. It's kind of cool. And then with a little Game On remote, that was I forgot which company it is, but I can change it to green. Probably should have done green or blue for the A's. I mean, for the Seahawks deal. But it also has like the different animation I usually play, the different modes in it. So yeah, I think all those little fun things can be nice as a streamer to add and then curate it to how you want it to look. Fambrizzo says go Niners. Niners can go relocate because that's now South Lumenfield, buddy. Govee Solids is King of Greens. Yep, they make some good stuff. All right, let me see who's on the raid, and we will do another stream tomorrow. Appreciate everybody coming through, hanging out. Hopefully you guys were entertained. I always love talking sports. Try to get into some other general topics as we do our thing. Shauno's back. Let's raid it to Shauno. He's got NHL action today. So we'll see the action on the ice and probably get into some good Olympic discussion. Hope you guys are all safe. TGIF. Today's mini Thursday, or today's mini Friday, and tomorrow's real Friday. Everybody's waiting for the weekend. So here we go on the raid. Be well, everybody. Appreciate